I can't thank you enough for getting rid of that fiend Wormis. But we are not here to discuss that. We are here because you want to buy something, correct? If you do not know already, I am Melkor, merchant of Gedron. How are you feeling? Honestly, I can't remember much of what happened while Wormis was in control. I recall a festival of some kind, but that's about it. When he released the spell, it was a shock. I had broken pots and feathers for sale. So, you're not selling any more junk? Of course not. I threw all that away the moment I came to my senses. I sell fine merchandise, not junk. I don't know what came over me, but thank you again for ending it. What do you say? Everything a traveller like yourself would need to survive in the wilderness. I have general supplies as well as some rare artifacts you won't find anywhere else. I like to buy something. Excellent. Let me show you what I've got. I hope we can do business again, friend. I have to leave. See ya. May victory be your ally. Our heroes! Hurrah! I'm Roxpa. Everyone in the village knows who you are. You saved us from that fiend, and we will forever be in your debt. Have you recovered from your ordeal? We survive. Food supplies were low since no one hunted, but we'll make it. We draw strength from the freedom you gave us. How are your defenders? Lenara has aided them with her skills, and Jasmine's return has also helped a tremendous amount. They are indeed great women. Soon our guards will be quite fit. Your guards have returned to duty? Now we are safe from the small creatures of the waste. We can only hope that no great enemy finds us. Our best defenders do not have a tenth of your strength. Would Gedron join an alliance? You mean send our defenders away? You have done much for us, but that is a great asking. Talk with the mayor. We trust his judgment. Goodbye. Farewell. Visit us often. Looking down the well, you can see rocks jutting out from the sides that would make climbing down fairly easy. Climb down the well? Not yet. The person in the bed is tossing and turning in a feverish sleep. Please don't wake him. The fever must break on its own. Please help me. I was betrayed and locked in my own dungeon. How can I free you? Find my heart crystal. It's somewhere on the surface. You will be rewarded. Release me from these chains that I may demonstrate my gratitude. Who betrayed you? My followers were, swayed by the smooth cunning of an evil fellow priest. They were tricked into destroying me. Now please, unfetter me that I may exact my revenge. Who is left to take revenge on? Did I say revenge? It's all these years of imprisonment clouding my mind. All I want to do is set my spirit at rest. Loose my bonds, I beseech you. Why should I believe you? By the lost gods of Athos, set me free. I brought destruction upon this place, and I'll do the same to you. You don't seem as benign as before. My spirit has been locked fast in this decaying chamber for generations. Is it any wonder my bitterness has festered? Why were you locked here? I served my king like any good priest should. My loyalty brought this injustice upon me. How did you serve your king? He was betrothed to a princess from another kingdom, but she betrayed him by falling in love with a wizard. I rightfully punished her and the wizard, under orders of my king. Is this really your dungeon? Centuries of occupation have given me reason to claim it as mine, but originally this fortress belonged to another. Who did this stronghold belong to? A teacher of the magical arts. His name was Tynan. Priests such as myself came to him for instruction. It is my association with him that brought this destruction upon me. I have met him. Oh, did he send you after me? Goodbye. Please, don't leave me like this. What motivation could I possibly have for lying to such a kind traveller as yourself? Why did you curse this place? Tynan jeopardized the peace of 2 kingdoms for the love of a woman. The weak fool deserved everything he got. Let me out of these chains, or I'll run you through. How did you become imprisoned? I was captured in the war that resulted from Tynan's interference. The king from the west held me responsible for what happened to his daughter. His priests condemned my spirit to this dungeon. Let me out of these chains, or I'll feast on your eyeballs. Why are your followers zombies? You mean instead of shades, like everyone else? It was done by the Western King during the war. He thought he could use them in the war, but my curse prevents them from leaving this temple. Let me out of these chains, or I'll feed your entrails to the bats. Please, don't leave me like this. A man wearing the livery of a Darjan messenger grimaces. He pulls a sphere from his jerkin and hurls it toward you. Out of my way! I must not be stopped! This is the fate of those who interfere with the agents of Kalkin. Templar Pectial. Those slave villagers are the scourge of Athos. They need to be crushed. They have long provided a haven for all escaped slaves, and now they think they get enough people to threaten Darge's army, as if they could ever threaten the mighty arm of Tekle. If you have need of me, send word and I will send troops to you. Regards, Count Kalkin. You there, what are you doing here? I need to speak to your leader. Oh yeah? Who are you? I'm a gladiator here to see your leader. Right, someone will come to take you to him. Guard! Come with me. Get a move on. Drop everything you're carrying and get into the pen, slime. Forget it. I'm not a slave. Escaping slaves! Get them! Intruders in the camp! Get them! Thank you. Who are you? I'm a gladiator. Who are you? I'm a warrior from Gedron village. I was sold to these slavers by Wormus, an evil mage terrorizing our village. Wormus is gone. I got rid of him. Gone? You must indeed be powerful to grapple with such a monster as he. Is Gedron back to normal then? Gedron is preparing for war. A war? Why would Gedron participate in a war? We are no match for anyone. A single fire almost wiped us out. Who are we fighting? They are allied with Tequasil against Darge. Against Darge? They must have lost their minds. I must get back to the village and see for myself. Thank you for your help. Thank you for my freedom. Can I do anything for you? Where are you from? A small village, long gone. We needed to relocate, so we set out by wagon train. Soon after leaving our village, I was ambushed by these slavers while scouting ahead. I don't know what happened to the other villagers. Where were you captured? To the south, but I don't know how far. I was unconscious for most of the trip here. They didn't want me to know how to get back to my wagon. They've gone to fight Darge. Then they're alive? This is the best news I've heard in quite some time. Do you know where they are? It would save me having to look for them. I must be going. Good luck to you. Farewell. Thank you. I had resigned myself to being a slave forever. Where are you from? I'm from Tequasil. I was captured just outside the village. Apparently these slavers were gathering escaped slaves to use as forces for some upcoming campaign. The campaign is against the slave villagers. Yes, that would fit the Visionary's predictions. I fear the worst for Tequasil and the other slave villagers. Tequasil is preparing for war, so the Visionary's prophecies seem to be coming to bear. The descriptions I was given of his predictions sound grim indeed. I hope Tequasil will be able to survive. Good luck, I must be going. I'm going to try to return to my village now. Good luck to you. Halt! Identify yourselves. This is a merchant caravan. We'll welcome you inside our picket, but any fighting or thieving will be dealt with in the harshest terms. Now what is your business here? I wish to buy and sell goods. Go see the wagon master. She'll tell you where you can conduct your affairs. Where do I find the wagon master? There's a large wagon at the centre of the caravan. It belongs to the wagon master. Trissana. Is there a place to rest here? You can rest at the visitors' circle in the northeast corner of the caravan. You may wish to visit Larissa's wagon. She is a seer, whose auguries give you profound wisdom and insight into the future. Goodbye, and may your boots be free of sand. Greetings, I am Drasana, the Wagon Master. We have a great variety of goods to offer, if that is your pleasure. I'm Roxbar. The pleasure is mine, Roxbar. You're an adventurer, yes? You'll find many such as yourselves at the visitors' circle. Tell me about the wagon merchants. If you're looking for goods, I recommend the wagons belonging to the Larissa, Kel, Tobrain and Jack. What is Tobrain's business? Tobrain is an excellent winemaker. You won't find better anywhere on Athos. If you're lucky, he'll have enough in stock for you to get a good supply. Where do I find Tobrain? Tobrain's wagon is just to the northeast. What is Larissa's business? Larissa is a seer. Her visions of the future are as clear as yours of the past. She's the one who told us to avoid the main city. Where do I find Larissa? Larissa's wagon is next to the western fence of the caravan, just north of Kel's wagon. What is Kel's business? Kel sells unique items collected from all over Athos, but he's a close-mouthed man. I think he has a secret or two. Where do I find Kel? Kel's wagon is the second wagon to the southwest. What is Jarek's business? Jarek sells weapons of all kinds and has the most extensive stock of obsidian and bone this side of Daesh. Where do I find Jarek? You'll find Jarek's wagon north of my wagon, of course, if that is your pleasure. How's your caravan faring? We have seen more profitable times to be sure, but raiders forced us into the desert, where only folks like you can find us. Who is raiding your caravan? Two groups of raiders continually attack us. One, a band of Meganera, is deadly in its dogged persistence, and the other group is a horde of bandits riding wyverns. They are terrifying. Where do the raiders come from? Both groups come out of the south, usually when the sun is setting, and they are difficult to spot, but who knows where they really come from. Tell me about the Megara. Brutish beasts. They attack in small groups of 9 or 10, hit and run. They never make off with much, but it takes a toll on profits. Tell me about the Wyvern Riders. The Wyvern Riders are a scourge. There's no way to defend the caravan when they plummet out of the sky. Even Daj suffered attacks by them and sent troops to deal with the bandits. Why haven't you moved on to another city? The opportunities for profit are too great with Daj preparing for war. We will make good all our losses as prices shoot up. Wait a moment. Are you interested in working for me? I will pay you handsomely for some sword work. Yes. Which mission are you interested in? The Megara Raiders. I'm afraid I know little about the Megara, though one rumour suggests they live in a city of bone to the southeast. The payment is 1,000 ceramic pieces for you to stop the Megara raids on the caravan. Is this agreeable? Yes. Oh, that is good news. The entire caravan will be grateful. Tell me about your caravan. Once we dealt with city folk, setting up camp outside the city walls, but our business now is with simple travellers. We are only biding our time while the pot is stirred. Or what pot is stirred? The more strife there is between Daj and the villagers, the better for us. Both will want to fill their stores at any price and feed and arm their growing armies. What business did you do with the city? Our main trade is transporting Daj's rich crops of grain and hemp to Ram and Urk. However, we gain immediate profits as intermediaries from the local artisans and merchants. Why are you biding your time? Rumours of strife in the city make it worthwhile to wait. Prices are sure to go up more. Have you heard any news out of Daj? The Templars are inciting the Darlings to war, raising the spectre of slave villages in revolt as an excuse to grab resources. They will cleanse the desert, or so they claim. Good luck in your mission against the Megara Raiders. Welcome to my wagon. My name is, well, you may call me Kel. I can see by your demeanour that you are the sort to appreciate my wares. Many people buy the artifacts I offer, but few grasp their true worth. Why, I sell the necklace of Crimson Sun to a man who gave it to his wife as an anniversary gift. An entire village burned when, well, I shudder to think of it. You, however, are too wise to miss the singularity of what I sell. Rare and unique artifacts of Athos. I am sure you will not want to be without one or more of them. Show me your goods. Here, you may view my treasures. Thank you for your business. I'm sure your purchase will be to your liking. Tell me about the artifacts. I'm sure a woman of your wisdom can easily divine the true worth of these treasures, but my humble knowledge is at your disposal. Quetel's cloak. Quetel's cloak belonged to a great mage of Uruk, an illusionist of unparalleled skill. It is said Quetel could pass unnoticed through a dragon's lair. The Dreaming Eye. A singularly curious object. The Dreaming Eye, an ascetic seer in the Ringing Mountains, prized it above all other possessions, and parting him from it cost me dearly. The orb resists my every attempt to penetrate its dark depths. Soul Crusher. Have you not heard of the legendary Brifwen? Nope. Brifwen was the greatest gladiator Darge's arena ever saw. His weapon of choice was the great axe Soul Crusher, the very one before you. Large yellow gem. Yellow gem? To be honest, and I tell you this only because you are obviously a discerning and trustworthy sort, I pried the gem out of the obelisk on the other side of the caravan. Is it just an ordinary gem as far as I can tell? Ring of the Serpent. If you look closely at the ring, you will see a sinuous strand trapped within the stone's depths, given rise to its name. Some claim that the power of a dragon is in the ring of the serpent. Dagula's Tear. Dagula, the ancient druid of legend, wept at the world's desolation. His desire to restore it was so great that his life's energies crystallized into gems, such as this one, and fell upon the sand. Dagula, the prophecy says, knew his power was not great enough, and so preserved it in the crystals for the days when the sorcerer kings themselves weep. On that day, water will flow in the desert. Seeker. Ah yes, Epenemon, the great Dagara from Golg in the Crescent Forest, carried this bow. Seeker, in the wars against Nibene. Apenom was a favourite of the sorcerer queen Lalapiu, because of his prowess as a hunter-fighter, able to bring down a giant with a single well-placed arrow. Seeker, it is said, was a gift from Lalapiu. Talisman of Venom. The Talisman of Venom was given to me by the Bard of Black Waters. He was a master of poisons. In my travels with him, I once saw the Bard quaff an envenomed drink to prove a boast. Unless you count people's reluctance to later drink with him, he suffered no ill effect. Departer's Helm. In the time before the gods forsook Athos, woodlands clothed the mountains, grass blanketed the plains, and heroes of uncompromising virtue strove against the evils in the land. Departer was such a hero. In the tomb where I retrieved Departer's helm, engraved walls extol the hero's deeds. Goodbye. Enjoy your purchase. Greetings, seekers. I am Madame Larissa, and you are, yes, it has come to me, you are Roxpar, and your companions, Battleborn, Bliskadin, Mad Dog McClaw, all worthy adventurers. How do you know our names? I know many things. I am a seer with abilities of sight beyond that of normal people, sensing the ancient past and the future as you see the present. Or will you tell me my fortune? For a mere 35 ceramic pieces, I can reveal your destiny. Mystical secrets that have been hidden from you. Will you pay? Yeah. Madame Larissa slips the coins you gave her out of sight and begins chanting. Her eyes roll back as she spreads her arms. Aye, wings. There are wings of terror all about you, like the wyvern beast that attacks us. The wings hound you, giving no respite, but people of good hearts are ever forged by fate. Your brother sent me. Yes, I know. My brother has a small measure of sight as well. It is why he was chosen as the gate guard. Often he sends those whose auras are particularly strong to me for further counselling. Your brother seems to know a lot himself. Yes, between the two of us, we probably know all there is to know about this era. My brother, of course, gathers his information from the Traveller Secrets, while I gather mine from mystical sources. Tell me about yourself. There is little to tell. My brother, the Gate Guard, and I were born in Dodge, slaves to a Templar. We escaped using my precognitive abilities and lived in Tiquetil until we joined this caravan. Goodbye. Remember, for good or ill, you must embrace your doom. Goodbye. Welcome. I am Jack, owner of this fine wagon. May I interest you in some weapons? I sell only the best. Show me what you have to offer. I hope you found things to your liking. Goodbye. May your head be shaded from the sun. Hail, fellow travellers. Come, share the fire and talk with me. This visitor's circle is for raising the spirits as well as resting the body. Welcome. My name is Katara. You're new here, are you? Well, maybe I can do you a service. I'm a regular visitor here and know everyone there is to know. What's your name? I'm Roxbar. Roxbar? That's an unusual name. Are you from Tyr? I had an uncle who worked in the mines there. Died in them too. He always went on about the strangeness of everything there. No offence, of course. I'm not from Tyr. No? Gold then? I know you're not from around here, but it doesn't matter. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, I can understand that. Where are you from? I live in Tiquetil, but I was born in Nibonay. At least, that's what my father says. Have you ever been there? They say it's breathtaking, rich with fountains and sculpted buildings. Tell me about Nibonay. All I know is what my father told me. It's at least a 3-month journey to the south. My father was alone when he carried me across the Sea of Silk to escape the troops. Who is your father? He is the leader of Tiquetil, and a fine man. Few indeed survive the wrath of a Templar, and even fewer rise from slavery to power. Let's change the subject. Of course, Larissa. Have you gone to her? She's amazing. I just came from a wagon. She said I will meet someone of grand destiny. I can't wait. Why are you here? I'm buying supplies for Tiquetil. Our visionary has prophesied approaching doom, so the elders want to be prepared. Tell me about the caravan. Watch your purse. That's advice from dealing with any caravan. That's advice for dealing with any caravan, but you must visit Kel's wagon. His goods are marvellous. Who's Kel? He's a magician, or at least he was. But don't tell anyone that. It's a secret. It's good though. They are marvellous. Tell me about Larissa. Oh, I visit Larissa whenever I can. Her psychic abilities can't be matched when it comes to foretelling the future. Make no mistake, she's a true seer. The gate guard certainly seems suspicious. The guards are overcautious since the bandit attacks. Plus the gate guard is Larissa's brother. The more he can tell her, the better she can help you. What do you know about the bandits? Bandits are bandits as much as much a part of the desert as sand. They attack the caravan like they attack anything weaker than they are. Well, it was nice talking to you. Good luck. Good day. I'm Torbrain, winemaker extraordinaire. Please sample my wine. You'll not want to deny yourself the pleasure of its delicate bouquet and full body. I'm Roxfar. It is indeed a pleasure to meet a woman of such obvious distinction. Wine always goes down better with talk. An excellent observation. Here, let me fill a glass for you to enjoy while we talk. Torbrain hands you a goblet of the wine. Do you drink the wine? Yes. The wine is quite good, but leaves a suspiciously bitter aftertaste. Delicious. Thank you for sampling it. If you'll excuse me, I have much to do. We have nothing more to discuss. Goodbye. Who are these petty slave scum who approach? Guards! Kill them for daring to look upon me. Wait, I think I know them from somewhere. No, it can't be. How did you survive? Not like a secret tunnel in the sewer. That's very clever. I secretly always hoped you would escape. We should be moving along. It's good to see that you're doing well. Not a chance. We still have matters to discuss. Listen, if you let me live, I'll tell you about an amazing opportunity. Interested? Yes. There's a chest, buried in this desert. Its location is known only to me and now you as well. Find the dragon's eye and dig there. What is this eye? It's in the salt flats. That's all I know. I change my mind. Prepare to die. Hello, Roxbar. Runners arrived from Gedron and told us about their joining your alliance. Don't know what good it will do. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello, Roxbar. I'm so glad to see you again. My father had told me about what you're doing for Tequazil. It's good to see you too. That's sweet of you to say. Larissa said I would meet real heroes, but I never imagined it was you all along. What are you doing in my house? I just wanted to thank you for helping Tequazil. My father was very worried before you came. Leadership is such a heavy burden, and this prophecy of doom weighs doubly on him. I've heard a lot about you, Katara. Oh, call me Catty. It's not like you're a stranger. Larissa said I would be famous one day. Or was Father Garen talking again? He's such a gossip. Let's change the subject. Yes, that's enough about me. I have to go now, goodbye. Of course, there's really so much to do with the war coming on. And me without new armour yet. Well, goodbye. I know you'll be triumphant. Welcome back, Honourable Heroes. A messenger from Gedron pledged to support us in the war against Daj. Our confidence in you is more than justified, and a reward awaits you in your hut. Now, how can we help you? Goodbye. Goodbye. Our thoughts will be with you. After digging for a while, you find something.